Moving into a leadership role is not just about learning little tips and tricks and reading a book about leadership and then figuring out some tactics to do. Moving into a leadership role is the most important career transition I believe that there is, and the most challenging one, because it actually requires a real mindset shift. One of the things, for example, actually I'm going to name 3 big challenges that come up that require a mindset shift, is one, the understanding that now it's about us and not about me. So moving from the I phase of all me, individual contributor, to now we're working as a team. So it is a we. That goes into how you communicate, how you look at your plans, your goals, and how you lead your team. It really trickles down into many, many different areas. The second part is about your relationships with former peers. Now you're actually in a different role. And you can no longer maintain the same relationships. They will change in nature because you're now no longer a peer. So understanding that and also taking the lead in it, being really open and transparent about what's changing and figuring out a new way and a new form to make your friendships work. The third part of this is the understanding that feedback was welcomed and probably appreciated and maybe somewhat optional as an individual contributor in a leadership role. However, this is a critical part and you can no longer hide or figure out a way around it or find excuses. Feedback, both praise and positive feedback as well as constructive feedback, is critical, and it's part of your role. It's part of the job description, so to speak, but it really requires a mindset shift that this is now something that's just part of it, and I as a manager have to do it in order to develop a high performing team and to share this tool of improvement, which is feedback is the number one tool for improvement, to share that with others and help them get better. So again, really going back to number 1, understanding that's now about us and no longer about me. That mindset shift will trickle down in many things you do. Number 2 is the fact that your relationships will automatically change with peers as well as with superiors that you have. And then third, the fact that feedback is now part of your job and no longer optional. So 3 key shifts that you will have to undergo when you transition into your first leadership role that are incredibly important for you to be successful. So I hope you enjoy those tips. If you want to learn more about how I work with my clients, new leaders as well as more experienced leaders, then check out coachwithramona.com for more information. I'll see you soon.